We've all seen them out there. The 18-wheelers barreling down the highway, hauling everything from groceries to construction materials. These massive vehicles are the lifeblood of our economy, ensuring that goods reach every corner of the country, from bustling cities to remote rural areas. Behind the wheel of those rigs are long-haul truck drivers, the unsung heroes of our nation's supply chain. These dedicated individuals are responsible for transporting essential goods across vast distances, often under challenging conditions. These men and women spend weeks, sometimes months on the road, away from their families and the comforts of home. The sacrifices they make are immense, missing out on family gatherings, birthdays, and other significant events. It's a tough job, no doubt, but for those who are cut out for it, long-haul trucking can be a rewarding and fulfilling career. The sense of accomplishment that comes from delivering a load safely and on time is unparalleled. Now, you might be thinking, driving a truck for a living? Sounds kind of boring, right? The idea of spending countless hours behind the wheel might seem monotonous to some. Well, I'm here to tell you that long-haul trucking is anything but boring. Each day brings new challenges and experiences, from navigating through different terrains to dealing with unpredictable weather conditions. Sure, you spend a lot of time alone with your thoughts, but you also get to see the country in a way that most people can only dream of. From the majestic mountains to the sprawling plains, the ever-changing scenery is a constant reminder of the beauty of our nation. You're not stuck in an office all day, staring at a computer screen. Instead, your office is the open road, offering a sense of freedom and adventure that few other jobs can provide. You're out there on the open road with the wind in your hair, figuratively speaking, of course, safety first, and the freedom to explore new places. Every journey is an opportunity to discover something new, whether it's a hidden gem of a diner or a breathtaking sunset over the horizon. But it's not all sunshine and roses. The road can be a harsh and unforgiving place, with long hours, tight schedules, and the constant pressure to deliver on time. Long-haul trucking is a demanding job that requires a special breed of person. It takes resilience, determination, and a strong work ethic to succeed in this line of work. It's not for everyone, and that's okay. Some people thrive in a structured office environment, while others crave the independence and adventure that comes with life on the road. But if you're someone who thrives on independence, enjoys seeing new places, and doesn't mind putting in long hours, then long-haul trucking might just be the perfect career for you. The sense of freedom and the opportunity to explore new horizons can be incredibly fulfilling. So, buckle up and get ready to learn what it's really like to be a long-haul truck driver. This journey will take you through the highs and lows of the profession, offering a glimpse into the daily life of those who keep our economy moving. This ain't your typical 9-to-5, folks. The unpredictable nature of the job means that no 2 days are the same, and the challenges you face will test your limits. This is a job that will test your limits, push you out of your comfort zone, and maybe even change your perspective on life. The resilience and adaptability you develop on the road can be invaluable life skills. So, if you're ready to get your hands dirty and learn about one of the most essential, yet often overlooked professions out there, then keep on reading. The world of long-haul trucking is vast and varied, and there's always something new to discover. So, what does a typical day look like for a long-haul trucker? It's a question that many people ask, but the answer isn't as straightforward as you might think. Well, there's no such thing as typical in this line of work. Each day brings its own set of challenges and surprises, making it a unique experience every time you hit the road. Every day is different, which is part of what makes it so exciting. One day you might be driving through the bustling streets of a major city, and the next, you could be cruising down a quiet country road. But there are some common threads that run through the life of most long-haul truckers. These shared experiences help to create a sense of camaraderie among those who choose this demanding profession. For starters, be prepared to be away from home for extended periods. This is one of the most challenging aspects of the job, as it requires a significant amount of time away from family and friends. We're talking weeks, sometimes even months at a time. This means missing out on important family events, holidays, and the everyday moments that many people take for granted. That's a long time to be away from your loved ones, and it takes a toll. The loneliness can be tough, but many truckers find ways to stay connected through phone calls, video chats, and social media. Your office is your truck, and your commute is measured in hundreds of miles. This means that your workspace is constantly changing, offering new sights and experiences every day. You'll be spending the majority of your time behind the wheel, covering vast distances across state lines. This can be both exhilarating and exhausting as you navigate through different terrains and weather conditions. You'll need to be comfortable with solitude and able to entertain yourself for long stretches. Many truckers turn to audiobooks, podcasts, and music to pass the time and keep their minds engaged. Think audiobooks, podcasts, or even just enjoying the scenery rolling by. The ever-changing landscape can be a source of inspiration and a reminder of the beauty of the open road. But hey, at least you'll never have to sit in rush hour traffic again, right? The freedom of the open road is one of the biggest perks of the job, allowing you to avoid the daily grind of a traditional commute. This job is not for the faint of heart. It requires a high level of physical and mental stamina to handle the demands of long hours and the challenges that come with the territory. It's demanding, both physically and mentally. The long hours can be grueling, and the need to stay alert and focused is paramount to ensure safety on the road. You'll need to be alert and focused for long hours on the road, dealing with traffic, weather, and tight deadlines. Each of these factors can add stress to the job, but they also contribute to the sense of accomplishment when a delivery is made on time. It's a lot of pressure, but for many truckers, the open road and the freedom that comes with it are worth it. The sense of independence and the opportunity to see new places make the challenges worthwhile. The camaraderie among truckers is another rewarding aspect of the job. Meeting fellow drivers at rest stops and sharing stories creates a sense of community and support. And let's not forget the simple pleasures, like enjoying a meal at a roadside diner or relaxing in your cabin after a long day. These moments of respite are essential for recharging and maintaining a positive outlook. At the end of the day, being a long-haul trucker is about embracing the journey. It's about finding joy in the little things and taking pride in the important role you play in keeping the country moving. So, while the long-haul reality may be challenging, it's also incredibly rewarding. For those who love the open road and the sense of adventure it brings, there's nothing quite like it. Let's be real, folks. Being a long-haul trucker means making sacrifices. And one of the biggest sacrifices is being away from your family for extended periods. It's tough on everyone involved. You miss birthdays, anniversaries, school plays, all those important milestones that make up a family's life. You're not there to tuck your kids into bed at night or lend a helping hand around the house. Technology has made staying in touch a little easier with video calls and texting, but it's not the same as being there in person. It can be tough on relationships, and it takes a strong commitment from everyone involved to make it work. But for many truckers, the financial stability and sense of purpose their job provides make it worthwhile. This is one of the toughest parts of the job, no question. It takes a special kind of family to make it work. But the truckers I've met wouldn't have it any other way. They know they're providing for their loved ones, and that makes all the difference. Now you might think that spending all that time alone in a truck would get pretty lonely. The long stretches of highway, the endless miles of asphalt, and the solitude can indeed make one feel isolated. And you'd be right, it can be. The silence can be deafening, and the hours can stretch on endlessly. But there's more to the story. But long-haul truckers have a way of finding community and connection on the road, even if it's just for a brief stop along the way. These moments of connection are like lifelines, providing a sense of belonging and camaraderie. Truck stops become a home away from home, a place to grab a bite to eat, fuel up, take a shower, and swap stories with fellow drivers. These stops are more than just a break from driving. They are a chance to recharge both physically and emotionally. It's a unique camaraderie, a shared understanding of the challenges and rewards of life on the road. The bond formed over shared experiences, the mutual respect for the hard work, and the understanding of the sacrifices made create a strong sense of community. You might be strangers one minute, but out here, you're all in it together. The road has a way of breaking down barriers and bringing people together, even if just for a moment. And while technology has made it easier to stay connected with loved ones back home, there's still something special about those face-to-face interactions with other human beings, even if it's just for a few minutes at a time. The warmth of a handshake, the shared laughter, and the simple act of being present with another person can make all the difference. It's a reminder that even though you're out there on your own, you're never truly alone. The connections made on the road, no matter how brief, provide a sense of community and support that is invaluable. The open road has a way of bringing people together, even if it's just for a fleeting moment. These moments of connection, though brief, leave a lasting impact, reminding us all of the shared human experience and the importance of community, no matter where we are. Let's talk money, folks. One of the biggest perks of being a long-haul trucker is the earning potential. It's a demanding job, but it can also be financially rewarding. Experienced drivers can earn a good living, especially those who own their own rigs. We're talking about the kind of money that can support a family, buy a house, and even put some aside for retirement. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get rich quick driving a truck. It takes hard work, dedication, and a willingness to put in the miles. But if you're looking for a job with the potential to provide a comfortable life for you and your loved ones, long-haul trucking is worth considering. Of course, it's not all about the money, but let's be honest, it's a big part of the equation. And in that regard, long-haul trucking delivers.